What up, what up? What's the B word, man? I'm Anthony Addison with another segment of What's the B word. Like and subscribe to the page. Hit me up on Instagram, What's the B word 52, just like you see on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook, What's the B word, and hit me up on Twitter, B word 52. And y'all already know what's going on with me, baby. Baltimore Raven fan, Raven Nation stand up, flock, let's get it. And if you ain't a Raven fan, you might be a fan of whoever. You might even be a fan of these busters. Y'all know I love this shirt when it's this time of year, man. Just say no to these busters. Hit that like button anyway. Hit that subscribe button anyway, because we talk football, period, baby. But reason why we're here tonight, we're here to talk about the preview of the Baltimore Ravens versus Pittsburgh Steelers game. I waited to now to do the video because, man, y'all know what's been going on with this whole COVID situation. 22 players on the COVID list. Add another one to the COVID list through this whole time because Geno Stone just tested positive. Won't be flying with the team. We had social distancing walkthrough yesterday, so no close contact. So everything's a go for tomorrow night. Now, I know everybody probably feeling down and stuff like that because, you know, LJ ain't playing and a lot of other guys ain't playing. One positive we can look at is, one, RG3 is a veteran. And he should be able to fill in and do the best he can. I mean, you know, he missing a lot. And two, we get J.K. Dobbins back. We get Mark Ingram back, but mainly we get J.K. Dobbins back. Because I really want him and Gus to carry the load. I really was okay with a full load of Gus Edwards this game right here. Because the last time they played the Pittsburgh Steelers, Gus Edwards had him a game. It's so crazy that the second time we played them last year, it was RG3. And the second time we play him this year is RG3. But anyway, man, like I said, for my preview, man, I'm starting off with the offensive side, man. And all I can say is for the offense, I mean, we in bad shape. Really in the front on both sides of the ball. Offensive line, you know, we got a lot of people that's not playing. We got Skirtle not playing. We got McCarvey that's not playing. Flukner is hurt, which I really don't care about Flukner playing or not because he's been terrible this year. Like I said, we got Dobbins and Ingram coming back. But the one thing I'm excited about this game right here, one, Willie Snead out too. But the thing I'm excited about that is I get to see these young guys get more reps. I get to see a little bit more of Duvernay. I get to see a little bit more of Prochet. I get to see some Dez Bryant, the old head. So, with the offensive situation going into this game, let's try to find positives about this. Because it's not like any given Wednesday. They usually any given Sunday, but any given Wednesday, don't just count us out. Because we might slip up and win. It can happen. I done seen crazier things happen. We can slip up and win this game. But we just gotta make it our type of game in this. We gotta make it a dog fight. We can't be in no situation where we trying to do a shootout or something like that. We gotta make this a dog fight. We gotta go for every little inch. Every little first down, every little forced fumble, every little interception. We got to go for everything. We got to try to block punts. We got to try everything to win this game while we playing this like on demand like this. We got to try to get some cheap points. Stuff like that. So on the offensive side of the ball, I just say run the ball, maybe take a few shots with RG3. Last time I seen RG3 play, I mean, you got to remember it was raining. So that wasn't the best display, but we'll see tomorrow. But I say run the ball, try not to turn the ball over. Because on the defensive side of the ball, which that's what I'm finna talk about now, because it ain't too much to talk about the offense. I'm just excited to see the young guys. I'm excited to see Prochet and Duvernay, you know. And I'm excited to see Dez get a whack at it. But on the defensive side of the ball, and this is the most important part of the game for us, because one thing about it, even though we're hurt at the defensive lineman position, we still got Ngakoue. We still got our linebacker core. We still have our secondary. So if it's a game that we need the defense to really, really hold us down, Even though we missing those important interior guys, and you know how important our interior guys is, because anytime we don't have Brandon Williams, we have a rough time stopping the run. And even though I know Connor's not playing, but the other two guys that Pittsburgh got, I can't remember one guy's name, but I know Benny Snell is he pretty decent. He can get up out of there. I can't remember that one guy. That other guy, man, that dude, they're explosive. He's very, very explosive. Because I remember last time when we played Pittsburgh, he had a run where he could really break free, but he was trying to move so fast that he fell. But I could see the explosiveness about that guy. But on the defensive side of the ball, man, if we're going to win this game, if we're going to have a chance to win this game, it's got to be won on the defensive side of the ball. What I'm hoping that Pittsburgh do, I hope Pittsburgh comes out there and try to be pass happy and try to just blow us out. I pray to God that that's what the football gods, that's what Pittsburgh try to do. Because if they try to run the ball, we're gonna kind of be in trouble. Cause I don't know what these guys who don't normally play, what they're gonna do. I mean, we had a hard time with Tennessee last week, but we at least still had Metabike and Wolf and all them, but we don't have them either this week. We are like on the front on both sides. We are we in a bad situation. But like I said, man, this game has to be won on the defensive side of the ball. We gotta get some turnovers. I need Marlon and Marcus Peters, man, them guys who've been turnover machines all year, to force some turnovers and help our offense get some cheap points on the short field. Let's do what Pittsburgh did to us last time we played them. Let's force turnovers. Let's get cheap points. Because you see what happened. You see what happened when we played them. We dominated from straight up stats. And if you just look at the stat board, we dominated Pittsburgh that game. But the one thing that we didn't dominate and we didn't do good at all is turnovers. And that's what we're going to have to do this time. We're going to have to force turnovers and do it the way they did it last time. Because our offense is compromised to the fullest. I mean, they compromised to the fullest. So we really, really need our guys that in the secondary and the linebackers to step up. We really need them. And when I say step up, I ain't talking about just make tackles. Let's go after that ball. We got to go after that ball. So, it's going to be an interesting game, man. It's going to be an interesting game. Do I got a feeling we're going to lose? It's a strong possibility that we'll lose this game right here. But do I got a feeling? Do I feel like it's impossible? No, it's not. This is not like we can still win this game. It's still winnable. At the end of the day, all these dudes are professionals, and we just need the ball to bounce our way a couple of times. Keep it low scoring. That's the key. Keep the game low scoring. Let's keep this game low scoring, because the lower the score, the better for us. They got Pittsburgh as like 10.5 point favorites last time I checked. Favorites, like, wow. But that's understandable, though. But we got to force turnovers on defense, man. Our defense have to be, like, balling out of control. Got to. Because the offensive side is more compromised than the defensive side. And that's just hands down. When you take away Lamar Jackson and some of his linemen that half of them wasn't really playing that good this year anyway, but they still the starters, then man, we in a bad situation, especially going against the pass rush that we're getting ready to go against. Bud Dupree, TJ Watt. But hey, I believe in RG3. The coaching staff believe in RG3. So we're gonna ride with him. We're gonna ride with him and just hope that he can pull one out for us. Have one of them old RG3 moments and pull one out for us. And we really don't need him to do that. We just need the defense to play tight, and we need RG3 to protect the football and be smart. That's all we need him to do. So, I mean, if we lose, we might as well talk about this situation too. Say we do lose. Well, first I'm going to say we win. Say we win. Then, if we win, we jump the Colts, and the Colts are outside looking in, and we got the 7th spot. Say we lose. If we lose, we're only one game behind the Colts. So if we lose this game, don't panic. Don't panic at all. because one thing you got to pay attention to is the rest of the schedule. After this Pittsburgh game, our schedule is not as tough as other people that's fighting for their 6 or 7 seed, which is Cleveland and the Colts. The Colts, I know the Colts play Houston twice, and they have to play Pittsburgh. They got to play Houston twice, and they got to play Pittsburgh. And I know y'all looking like Houston, but truth of the matter is Deshaun Watson been hot lately. I think the last 5 games or something like that, the man got 16 touchdowns, no picks. They play Houston. The Colts play Houston. And then since the Raiders are behind us, and we got the league on the Raiders right now because of their terrible loss against the Falcons. The Houston, they play Houston, then they turn around and play the Raiders. So we need the Raiders to win their game against the Colts. They play Houston again, and they play the Steelers versus our schedule. And Cleveland, you know, they could flop too. But we just need as many teams to flop as they can. But I'm aiming for the 7th seed with the Colts. But Cleveland schedule, Tennessee, that's a losable game. They play us, that's a losable game. They play the Giants. If Danny Dimes there, that's a losable game. They play the Jets. You know what the Jets is. And then they play the Steelers. And the Steelers still might have their starters out on the field because they still might be battling it out with Kansas City for the 1st seed. So, everybody, if we lose this game, don't lose hope, man. Because the next few games, the next game after this, we play Dallas. And then after that, we play Cleveland. And then I think we play the Jaguars. Then we play the Giants. And then we play the Bengals or something. I can't say it go exactly in that order. But listen to the teams I just said. Dallas, the Giants, Cleveland, the Bengals, and the Jaguars. Man, we could run the table with it right there at the end of the schedule. And due to the fact that the Colts schedule is looking the way it looked, and even the Cleveland schedule, if we went 4-1 behind it, we still got a chance. Once this COVID mess is over with and stuff like that, we just got to make sure that we come out and we be ready. Lamar gotta tighten up, and everybody else gotta tighten up. But that's part of the reason why I'm so excited about the Pittsburgh game as far as seeing these young guys. Because if they see these young guys out here and they do good tomorrow, then maybe our coaches will get their head out their butt and install them a little bit more on offense. Because Prochet and Duvernay should be out there. Hands down. You know, move Hollywood around. Stuff like that. Because Hollywood on the outside just don't work. It just ain't working. We better off with Dez on the outside. It's that bad. But anyway, man, that's all I got to say about the Pittsburgh-Baltimore Raven game. Drop down in the comments how y'all feel. Man, I missed y'all this past week, man. I went back home to chill with my family and stuff like that. So I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving, stuff like that. I supposed to say that at the beginning of the video. But oh well. But anyway, y'all drop down in the comments below, man. Tell me how y'all feel about this game. Y'all hit me up on all my social media platforms. What's the B word on Instagram? What's the B word 52 on Instagram? What's the B word on Facebook? B word 52 on Twitter. Flock, I love y'all. Subscribers, I love y'all. And I'm out. Let's go beat these Steelers, man. Let's go beat these busters right here, man. Because they busters.